Welcome back to the Safeties Off Show. It's been Safeties Off podcast.
Too long.
Sorry, it's been way too long. But we're back. Jordan's been selling roofs.
And playing golf. It's the
Yeah.
Masters Green.
Reminding us all he has more money than us. And then...
How many vehicles do you have
Okay.
in your name, in your driveway
we
right
can get
now?
into that later.
Mm-hmm. We will.
And I've been sick with the sick old fam. But hey, we're here. We're healthy. Ready to roll. So let's get into our ad reads. I'm just going to knock them out. Just give me knock them out.
Roll it.
First one's Dirty Duck. Years ago.
A
passion. And
passion in... See, it's been so long I can't even remember.
There you go. A passion and legacy was created over common obsession for the wild pursuit
of waterfowl.
Mm-hmm.
And a coffee and apparel brand named Dirty Duck was born.
There you go. Use promo code KCO15 for 15% off your entire purchase. They just sent us some stuff. I got you another hat.
Oh,
I think it's actually right over there.
Does it match the fit though?
No, it doesn't. I'll get it to you after the show.
Do it next week.
And then our other one is Trip Tech. Jordan, this is embarrassing.
Did you already lose it? I just gave it to you.
You just gave it to me. It's way over there, and I'm not getting it.
It's right where it was when I picked it up and gave it to you.
That's on
and
me.
You put it right back.
Sorry, Trip Tech's a 5-in-1 finishing tool. It could tighten or take off your choke tube. It's for upland hunters. They can use it to distinguish between mature or juvenile birds. Works as a punch. It's an all-in-one tool that you need. It's not just a finisher.
No,
not just a finisher.
But that too.
It is that too. You are what you pack. Get a Trip Tech now. So let's go on with the show. You want me to just get the fishing story off my chest?
You've been dying to tell me the fishing story.
I'm just glad you don't already know it, and I'm glad I didn't.
Or should we save it? I mean, it seems like the meat and the potatoes of this episode.
That is true.
Let's catch up. We haven't talked in a month.
All right. Okay.
We'll save it.
Let's do it.
I want something to look forward to.
Let's just talk about something that just happened this past week. The Masters.
The Masters.
Good stuff. Man, I don't watch a lot of golf.
I watch too much golf. Ask my wife.
Well, I just love like the dramatization and like the sensational like aspect of the Masters. That's so lame. Like hearing the birds and the azaleas.
Oh, that's it. That is the Masters.
Jim Nance's voice, which we'll never hear again, not because he's dead, but because he's not doing the Masters anymore.
Did I miss that? When did they announce that?
I thought he quit the Masters. He definitely quit the Final Four. He retired.
They didn't say anything on
They didn't
air
say
that
anything
I
on
heard
CBS
about.
either. I mean, he is the air, so he would have never said that. It's professional journalism. He didn't say it for the Final Four either.
Well, he could have. You'd think he would have said it's been lovely doing this for the last 50 years.
Yeah, he might not have quit the Masters. He definitely quit the Final Four. Because he always says, hello, friends, or something like that. You know, and he does it at the Masters, too. And at the end, he kind of gave an ode to everybody at the Final Four. But anyway, so the Masters, had local guy Sam Burns. Oh, my bad, guy. Had Sam Burns just killing it there for a while.
That's the Masters. There's a lot of people that kill it for a while. Nobody can hang tight. Freaking Sam Bennett, man. Where'd he come from?
Amateur from Texas A&M. Hand up, I thought he had wrote something on his arm on like day one when I was watching him.
Man, when they showed the still shot, I had no idea what I was looking at.
I thought, look at this doofus,
it showed
right?
it vertically.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking it was like a constellation or something with some letters. I didn't know.
I thought the doofus wrote like notes for with a pen on his arm and not thinking, just being like, I'm not going to be on team. I'm not good. So, I'm not going to win. So I'm going to write some notes or whatever. And I was like, that is so like stupid. You got a caddy, you got a notebook, write that down there.
Yeah.
And then the feel-good story.
Felt so bad.
I felt so bad because the feel-good story was actually a note from his dad. And his dad said, don't wait to do something. That was his last words, his last written words to him.
Reminded me of what the quote you stole from somebody that was his greatest fear is.
That was Trey, my buddy Trey.
Yeah.
We're going to get into him in a little bit.
Oh, good.
He's in the fishing story. Yeah. So, he said he said his biggest fear was just being normal, which a lot of people say things along that aspect, but like I know when he said it, it was genuine. And, like my biggest fear is like, don't, not trying things. Like just try it. Just see what happens. Just have fun. But anyways,
your regrets when you die are going to be the things you didn't do, not the things
Yeah.
you did.
so yeah, he has that tattooed on his arm. I felt like dirt. He did great. Brooks Koepka led for 3 days. This is turning into a golf podcast, which I'm fine with.
I'm fine with that.
He led for 3 days.
So
and
glad he didn't win.
I see a lot of people are like that. Are you like anti-live tour?
100% anti-live tour. Interestingly enough, I now dislike everybody who left because they're on live, but I could have gone through the year before if you would have said go through and pick the players that you hope leave the PGA next year.
It'd have been those guys.
It would have been almost every one of them.
I'm not a fan of Bubba Watson.
All people I didn't like. I actually do like Bubba. He was the one exception. I don't like Cam Smith. I don't like Patrick Reed. I don't like Brooks Koepka. I don't like Ian Poulter. Like almost everybody that left, I was like, yeah, good riddance. I don't care. Kevin Na, I don't like him. I do like Bubba Watson a lot. I don't know why you don't like Bubba.
I can just smell the arrogance through the TV.
Yeah, but he's a Southern boy,
Yeah.
and he hits the ball so crooked it's not even funny.
And when he plays Squire, he rents out the entire course.
Well, if you were Bubba Watson, you would.
Yeah,
Probably
you
do
would,
that
I
too.
guess, but I don't know. Just he annoys me. Brooks, I like and I don't like him. I don't like he has an arrogance about him too, but I also like that he doesn't try to like make it a whole lot. Like he's just a bro golfing. I heard him in an interview once. He said that I just black out from holes like 12 to like 16.
Yeah, his arrogance is more of confidence. Like he's not like Bryson, where he's arrogant in your face. Cannot stand it.
They
Bryson
hate
is
each other.
my absolute. I'm not gonna say I hate anyone, but he is my least favorite person on the planet.
Right. Yeah.
Like period.
Grip and rip.
Yeah, I can't
Bryson
stand him.
DeChambeau.
Can't stand him.
Yeah.
Brooks isn't like that, but he's just like when he won I forgot what he won a couple years ago, but his mom's there and he just walks up all straight face. He's like, "Hello, mother." You know, it's just come on, man, it's your mom. Like,
yeah,
he's just such a bro, like you said, like he's trying to be cool all the time.
And he said that like he does not even look at pin placement the day or the day before or anything like that. He learns a pin placement when he gets up to that tee box. He gets up to that tee box, and when he's about to have an approach shot, they're like, "Oh yeah, the tee is here," or the box is, or not the tee box. Sorry, the hole, the pin is here. So we need to do this. Whereas other guys, obviously, will analyze every shot out of the tee box based on
for weeks.
Yeah, based on where the pin's going to be.
Yeah, they'll practice. They'll go to their course and say, you know, we should put it. That's what Tiger did. He talked about that. How he in his pre-tournament interview, he talked about at his home course, he would replicate a lot of the chips that he thought he was going to have because, you know, he's Tiger. Now, he ended up not putting it where he thought he would, but generally he's going to put it within a freaking 20-foot circle.
Because he had a screw poking out of his skin.
Yeah, probably didn't help. And his plantar fasciitis got up.
I love Tiger. I love watching Tiger.
I do too.
I like watching greatness, you know?
Yep.
Other than that, John Rahm's cool. Not a great story, but whatever, good for him.
I mean, not to be a xenophobe here, but I want an American to win the Masters.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I hated that. But as far as and even going further than that, if a non-American was gonna win the Masters, I wanted it to be Victor Hovland. I like Victor Hovland a lot, and he had a real good chance.
Not a VJ Singh guy. Ah, man. And Sergio Garcia.
Not a Sergio guy at all. Cannot stand Sergio. I like John Rahm.
Yeah.
I'm glad he won. You know, it's better him than Koepka.
Yeah, Koepka, and I want to be a fan of Koepka, but then like I also follow Barstool Sports, and like he kind of screwed over Barstool. He definitely screwed over Barstool, and so like all those guys really don't like him much anymore.
He's just like, did you watch Full Swing on Netflix?
No, I never did.
It will make you like him less.
Really?
Now, you do realize that I think that's his personality.
Yeah.
I think he's very
Dry.
Yeah, antisocial. Like I think that's just him.
Right.
So I don't think it's necessarily an arrogance like it comes across, but it's just he's like, I don't want to hang out with this dude.
Yeah.
He is not somebody I want to talk to ever.
He doesn't seem like that at all.
No.
More Masters. I know you did. What about the trees falling?
I wish I'd have been there. I'd have got Masters tickets for life.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, straight line winds came through the area and rain, and they're trying to get everybody to finish up. And 2 or 3 pine trees,
I think it was 2.
huge,
They were like connected kind of or touching.
fell over, and people heard the limbs breaking, looked up, moved. Nobody was hurt, thank God.
Miraculously, because there was dozens of people right there.
Dude, tweet of the year. Somebody like tweeted the video, like, trees fall at Masters. Tweet of the year right under it said ban trees. Like, get trees out of here.
We're canceling trees.
Get them out of here. Like, bring back plastic.
Yep.
Ban the trees. Get them out of here. We didn't have this problem before trees.
Oh, man. Well, thank God nobody got hurt, or there would have been something like that happen.
And then some people were saying it's a conspiracy theory that those were planned to fall
on a golfer, on a live golfer,
or just to fall, just to get more ratings.
PGA had already pre-cut them for Cam Smith to walk underneath.
Yeah, so for more people just to tune in, let's cut some trees, make them fall.
They don't need more people to tune in. There are so many golf fans right
crazy,
now.
Man. It's like a girls'
Go try to
basketball
play golf
game.
around here. You can't
right now.
Anywhere.
This is how bad. I'm sure it's awful because it almost made me want to golf.
Pro tip: Rogers was off work today, and at 10 a.m. called me to see if I could play golf, and I couldn't then. And so I said, "Man, sorry, I've got my daughter." Anyway. He tried, he said he's going to go play golf, so I texted him at like 6 o'clock. I said, "Hey, man, how'd you play today?" He said, "Dude, at 10 o'clock, the first tee time I could get is 250. That's how many people are playing golf on a Monday.
Yeah, when the courses are typically off.
And they're wet. And, like, it's wild right now how many people are playing golf everywhere.
But I thought the conspiracy theory was interesting. I love looking into that crap.
I love a conspiracy theory.
I don't believe in any of them.
Well, okay, so that's the question. You
think we landed on the moon?
Hang on, we'll get that's the one. But hang on.
I can't wait.
Do you typically, when you hear a conspiracy theory, do you typically believe it or not?
Not. Sounds nuts.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy. Then
it depends on what it's.
Then it gets you doing that right there. You're
what it's regarding. If it's a conspiracy theory about, we're about to go.
Right.
Probably a little further in the rabbit hole than we should. But if it's a conspiracy about like the government's involvement in the vaccine,
yeah,
I'm believe anything I hear.
Yeah,
until
tough not to,
like guilty till you prove that you're not, kind of a thing. If it's did we land on the moon, I'm going to be real skeptical until I see a lot of evidence.
Yeah.
About that we did not. In other words,
I'm not going to ask another question. Why haven't we been back?
Funny enough, that's funny you bring this up. This past week, I was down on my back again, CrossFit. Yeah, go figure. Actually, it was warm. We'll talk about that. But I was down on my back and I was looking up because my wife doesn't think we went to the moon, and so I said, prove to me that we didn't. Mm-hmm. There's some interesting stuff.
Oh yeah,
real interesting.
There's like
stuff.
Fake recordings of them. Like. Are you maybe not fake? Like, looks like they're in a movie set filming them jumping.
Seen those
and stuff like
now.
that.
Some of them are stupid. Like, well, the flag wouldn't be waving. There's no air. Well, I mean, you could have a wire flag. Those don't get me.
Yeah.
And the ones with like the shadows, they're pointing different directions. Well,
did we think about that?
Go outside.
Did we think about the wire flag? Did we think about the wire flag?
You can see at the top of it that it's got a rod through it.
Okay.
And then it would have been wrinkled from being all bunched up. So that one's fine. The shadows point in different directions. It does that at 5 p.m. every day. That's fine. I get that. But now there's some other ones that's like you see people. This guy went to, I don't even know. It was. I know for a fact it was Buzz Aldrin because there's been several people walk on the moon.
Right.
Not just Armstrong.
Right.
But he went to 3 different people and said, and with a Bible, and said, swear on this Bible that you walked on the moon. And none of them did it. Not one. They all said, "Oh, you media people, it's probably a fake Bible." But like they all laughed it off, and they're all in different places. Like these are individual interactions, but all 3 of them refused to do it.
Well, also, wouldn't we want to go to the dark side of the moon?
I don't know. I don't know what's over there.
Exactly.
Apparently, the Transformers are over there.
I mean, we didn't go to the dark side.
Oh, never mind. We can't go down that road.
Let's not do it. No. All right. So I mean, like,
have you seen the new Transformer movie?
No, I haven't. So
we'll leave it alone.
That's a great conspiracy theory, and then like obviously the JFK. That's one that's more so rooted in fact. Like there's some like mafia ties to that. It's not even much
knows
of
who it was, so it could be anybody.
Yeah. Right. And there's really not a true conspiracy theory there, I guess.
I'm sure there are, but.
Yeah, you're right. There's probably some crazy ones.
Do you think that there's a Illuminati type elite organization that runs things?
No, there's a bunch of dudes that got a lot of money and a lot of say.
Yeah, I don't think it's Illuminati. I think it's
just a bunch of buddies.
The 0.1% runs the world. I know that.
Think about within any job. Let's say I work in corporate America and there's a boss. I've got somebody over me. If I want to move up, he's got to like me. So, or like maybe he's got a friend or, let's say like, I don't know, like there's just always some reason somebody does something. Like, I've got some good you need, you've got some good I need, you're going to sell it to me at a price, but then later down the road, I'm going to make money off this and that. Everybody's just making backdoor deals. That's politics and life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think there's any Illuminati.
That's COVID in a nutshell. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
Everybody
made money.
Let me ask you this. Do you think birds are real? That's a real hard-hitting
I hate
question.
that one. That one's stupid.
Do you think birds are real?
Yes, I think birds are real. I hate that one.
Really?
Why do you think they talk about, have you ever seen a baby pigeon? I've seen that one. I mean,
You've seen a baby pigeon?
Have you looked for a baby pigeon?
Have you seen a microwave ad?
We talked about that
last time.
Was it Steve that brought that up?
No, I didn't.
You did.
But have you seen a baby pigeon?
Playing footsies.
Yeah. Have you seen a baby pigeon?
I've never looked for a pigeon nest, but I'm sure they're there.
Where are they? Where are the pigeon nests?
Probably all up in. Do you go to New York and look for pigeon nests?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Did
you?
We spent a whole day in Central Park looking for pigeon nests.
Freaking
looking everywhere.
Bet you did.
Yeah, didn't see them. Government spies. Oh, wait, and they only hang out where there's a bunch of people.
Let me be the first to say, I 100% believe the government would want to do something like that. I don't believe they're capable of doing something like that.
And then,
speaking of pigeons, did you know that back in World War II, they had technology that involved, or it might have been World War One. Anyway, they had technology that involved a pigeon guiding missiles to like aircraft carriers?
No.
There's a whole video series about it, but basically they trained a pigeon to tap a screen, to tap the image of a aircraft carrier on a screen to get food. And so then every time an aircraft carrier would come on the screen, it would tap at it and we get food. So then they created a guidance system that when it tapped, it went to where it tapped.
I mean, how desperate are we for people?
And so anyway, but it never happened. But they got it to where no matter what, this thing would tap on the aircraft carrier, and then the guidance system would go there. But it never got fully funded.
Imagine going into work one day. You go into a meeting. They say, Tom, we need you to start working on something super secret. We need you to make a weapon system.
Weaponized pigeons.
We need you to make a weapon system that pigeons could use.
Project Hot Wings.
Somebody did it like out of spite. They were like, dude, Dave's so stupid. I bet I could get a pigeon to do his job before he could do it right. Mm-hmm. And then some nerd was like, I'll do it.
They did it.
That's pretty nuts.
But they never used it.
Gosh. There's all kinds of stupid stuff like that. But that might not be real. That's
video,
not real.
The black and white footage of the pigeon tapping the aircraft carrier, I don't know how you could. I mean,
AI made it.
Chat
GPT. Chat GPT. No, there's all kinds of obviously other AI systems that could make it. Duh.
You want to talk about conspiracy theories? That crap's taking over the freaking world. It's evil.
Evil.
It
is, and it's not.
Evil.
But it's just like Google. Like I've said this before. Like we're just old men yelling at clouds. When Google was made, everybody was like, you could just look up anything. You could look up anything, and it'll show me anything. I can type my name in here.
What was that I just sent you about how evil Chat GPT was? What did it do?
I forget. But I mean, I do get it. Like, you can make it take on whoever. So, like, I had a conversation with it the other day. I said, I run an outdoor YouTube channel / podcast and blah, 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 blah. You basically have a conversation to build rapport with this thing, with this GPT. I said, I'm, trying to attract people within the hunting niche that listen to podcasts that are just average dads. And then, I was like, what are 5 topics that people want to know about? And it would be like, excuse me, it was like how to hunt, basically, how to market your channel, how to do this, how to do that. So you can have conversations with it and learn, but like then other people ask it questions like, should I vote for Donald Trump? And it'll give you some weird answer. Or it'll say, talk trash about Joe. You can say, talk trash about Joe Biden, and it won't.
That's what it was. It was the one that talked about, It's the one where it became freaking like self-sufficient, and somebody told it to recreate itself, or they gave it some task to do, and it had whatever it had to do. It had to go through one of those CAPTCHA things that says, I'm not.
I have seen. Yeah, you sent me
and
that.
And so it paid somebody on, I forgot the name of that site.
Fiverr.
It wasn't Fiverr, but it was like Fiverr.
Yeah.
It's what paid somebody like $2,
right?
Because they had given it a budget at the beginning, and it told that's the creepy part. It didn't just hire somebody like.
It made a joke.
Go do this, and the person asked, "Oh, are you a robot trying to just get past this?" And it came up with this elaborate story about how it had like ocular degeneration, and it needed somebody to do this because it could not differentiate the images enough to pass the test.
It's also nuts that there's just some dude sitting out there ready to click this. Like, this is my job. I'm gonna make $2.
It made me really want to get on that site and make. I mean, that'd be a pretty easy way to make money. But anyway.
Yeah. Birds aren't real. We got to get off of that because we could talk about conspiracy theories. So
we just gained an audience that we didn't have before, and I feel like we lost part of our audience.
Yeah,
that we
sorry
did
about
have
that.
Before.
So I got to get this off my chest. Pulling up the picture right now. So me and the guys, some of my coaching buddies and whatnot, and went out to Castor, Louisiana. Stayed at the camp. One of my buddies had never caught a bass before. Wanted me to take him.
That's right, because I got the invite to that. Oh.
Okay. Carrying on.
This is awkward.
So we go out to Castor, Louisiana. One of my buddies never caught a bass before. I was like, come on. You can use my stuff, whatever. I took him out in the pond. I put him in the boat like he was my kid. It was great. Showing him where to cast and all that good stuff. Showing him how to use an open face reel. Yada, yada, yada.
You gave a newbie an open face?
Abu Garcia on a Veritas rod. My nice setup. That's all I really had, so don't really care.
Is it blue?
White pole.
No, the reel.
No, I think it's a Black Max. I just use them.
I got that same setup, but different. Anyway, go ahead.
So I give that to him. We go out, show him where to fish, show him what to do, how to work it. He does it incredibly. And he catches a fish. We're all fired up. I think I'll post the picture on Kepler Creek after this of him and his first bass. It's pretty cool, pretty fun. And, he was an idiot. He was wearing overalls, Carhartt overalls. He doesn't even dip snuff, but he had a snuff. He went and bought snuff and put it in his front pouch just so he could have the ring and look like he did. He also doesn't really smoke cigarettes.
Was he wearing khaki coveralls?
Yeah. I
saw that picture.
Okay, good. So then he put a thing of freaking Newports in there. Doesn't smoke. Just wanted to be country. Just wanted to be, and then shaved all his facial hair but his mustache. Was Castor to the T.
We're getting real close to Mustache May.
Yeah. So he was Castor to the T. And it's a feel-good moment. He caught fish great. Paddled the boat back to shore. And we get out, and I'm fishing now at this point. And he's like, I'm going to go over here and stand with Steve, who was on the podcast last week. Like, all right, cool.
Last month.
Yeah, last month. So me and my buddy Matt are fishing. And, I'm not thinking, me and Matt are just talking, fishing, whatever. And I hear Trey go, oh, my gosh, I got him. And I look over, and it's like this, he's pulling this big fish out of the weeds, out of the cattails. Looked like he had gotten a fish, reeled it in, and had pulled it up. He didn't know what he's doing, and it's stuck in the cattails. He is yelling loud. Like, there's some people that live kind of by our pond. They come out, and they're like, he must have something real big. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, okay, Trey, calm down. Like, I'm sure it's, it's a big fish, but like, it's great, man. He said, what the heck is this thing?
Gotta be a gar.
And so, again, I'm not like red flag. I'm not worried. I'm like, this dude caught like a jackfish, or something. And I'm going to have to go cut the line and kill it. And he's going to be devastated. So I go up to him and he's bringing it over. He's like, oh my gosh. And this rod is just bent over, right? And it's like a 3-pound fish. And it looks like a bass. Now, honestly, I want to preface this. I'm from Castor, Louisiana, where
not many can say that.
Exactly. I'm from Castor, Louisiana, and I have never fished outside of North Louisiana. All right? I've never fished anywhere else. All right. So he pulls up, or I pull up, and he's got this 2 to 3 pound fish. It looks like a bass. It is like a pinkish color. Eyes are all glassed over, weird looking. And it looks like it has 2 mouths. And it has a ton of teeth. Here, this is the picture of the fish.
Oh, wait, like it has like the human looking teeth? Oh, that's a saltwater fish, what I'm talking about. What the heck? Can you put like a...
Yeah, everybody can see this picture.
Yeah, you're going to pull
on
up
YouTube.
a picture up of this.
Gosh, I don't feel so bad about this now.
Well, it's not a redfish, even though it is a red fish.
It's a red snapper.
It's a red snapper? That's a saltwater fish, I thought.
This dude went and bought it at the farmer's market the day before. Put it in an ice chest.
No.
Puts it in an ice chest. They take the ice chest down there. So I get this picture, I see this fish, and me and Matt are freaking out. I don't know what it is. I'm looking around, I'm like, I took a picture, I sent it to my uncle who's the game warden. I said, I called him first. Look, I called him first and I said, Uncle, we're down here at the pond and Trey has caught a red, like type pinkish looking bass. It's got teeth, almost looks like 2 mouths. Like, it is the ugliest and smelling, like the most smelly fish of all time. And I said, it's not a carp. I don't know what it is. And he's like, what? And he said, send me a picture. I sent him a picture, and we're walking back up to the camp at this point. And I'm just like, I was like defeated as a man because I didn't know what had come out of my own pond. Like, I'm like quiet. I'm not saying anything. Trey's freaking out. Steve's freaking out. Matt's like, I don't know what the heck this thing is, you know. But me, I'm defeated. I'm like, I have a freaking outdoors podcast. Like, I've fished this pond my entire life, and I didn't catch this. I don't know what this is. And my uncle calls me back, and he's like, Tyler, did you see Trey pull that out the water? And I said, I mean.
Wait. Did he immediately send this back? Like he knew right off the bat what it was, or did he have to research?
No, he knew what it was.
Okay.
He called me
so that makes
immediately.
You feel worse.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was.
He said, Tyler, did you see him pull it out of the water? I said, no. But, I mean, he had it caught up in the cattails, kind of in the weeds. He was like, yeah, buddy, you just got. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, that's a red snapper. They bought that thing. He said, see if it still got the tag on it. You got that at the Walmart or something. I was like, I said, my exact quote, no, Trey Seamall is not that smart. He is not that smart. He would not have thought that through. And right then, they're just dying on the ground, Steve and Trey. They had gone to the dang farmer's market the day before, got a red snapper. They were going to get a catfish. They didn't have any catfish whole, not cleaned. Mm-hmm. And he asked the guy, he's like, I just need something that, is not cleaned. And he's like, we got these red snapper. And he was like, yeah, whatever. They put it in an ice chest.
That made it so much better,
dude. Honestly, I saw the ice chest the entire trip. We were down there, and I was like, wonder why they're not getting anything out of there, like any drinks or nothing. I just like saw it. I was like, well. When we go down to the pond, I get in the boat, and they just drop the ice chest. I didn't ask for anything out. Oh no, I did. Now that I remember that, I said, do y'all have anything in this ice chest? And I just like walked over to that. No, nothing in there, man. I just got the last one. I was like, again. These are my friends. They wouldn't have anything suspicious in an ice chest. And come to find out, that's, Trey walks over to Steve. They put it on the hook, and he just goes berserko. And, I got. As you got too right here. You kind of got too. But the story's worse for me. Because, like, immediately,
and then, video of this?
So, like, my joke when I was, like, early 20s was I'd call myself the Castor Disaster.
Oh my gosh, I never heard that.
Yeah, I didn't make it up, obviously.
Yes, you did.
No.
You so did.
You probably had a tattoo. My buddy Taylor Wilson did. And then from then point out, I thought
bet you had a custom sticker on the back of your truck.
Better yet, every jersey I ever got after that had Castor Disaster on the back. Oh, that's terrible. It was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. Everybody else did too. I wasn't trying to be cool, obviously.
You so were.
No. I was playing slow pitch softball. Which, now that I think about it, people probably did think it was cool.
Yeah.
They were probably like, dang, Tyler's the Castor Disaster? No.
I tried to get you to play softball for years, and you never would.
Miserable. But Anyway, so Trey makes a fake news report the next day, sends it to us all. You know, breaking news: a Newcaster disaster's in town. Trey Simone is now taking over this because of this. It was just, I was defeated.
I'm proud that you told this story. I really
you.
am. It's my favorite fishing story of all time now.
And so before we recorded, we were on the phone. I said, I got to tell you this fishing story. You're like, is it really that good? And I said, I asked my wife. I said,
I had far lower expectations for this story than what just happened.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
I said, Sarah Kate, is it a good story? She was like, oh yeah, that's actually a good story. I mean, I got and like, so my uncle, obviously he didn't just like stop, like, haha, that's funny, click. No, haha, that's funny, click. Beep 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 beep. Calls my dad. Beep beep beep. My grandpa, my other uncle, anybody who's ever known me. Yeah, and I mean,
this guy's my hero.
Yeah. I got God.
Whose idea was it?
Trey. I'm sure. I don't know.
You said he wasn't smart enough. I don't even know the guy, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. If you don't know Trey, you need to buy some of his seasoning. Oh, he's been on Kepler Creek. Yeah.
I have not met Trey.
Seen the videos.
Same
seasoning. I use it on everything instead of Tony's. 1,000 times better than Tony's.
You should have video of him cooking up that bread snapper with some of his seasoning.
We cooked it over an open fire in a skillet.
Did you?
Right after that, yeah, I cleaned it. Well, my good old pocket knife, I said.
Well, did you ever touch this fish?
Yeah.
Was it not ice cold?
Oh, no. When it was on the hook, no.
Yeah, that's what
no. When I touched it, it wasn't. When I was cleaning it, I mean, it'd been out for a long time. Yeah,
I just meant when he pulled it out, you never.
No, dude, I was scared. The thing had teeth. Dude had teeth and wasn't moving. Had glassed over eyes. I bet it wasn't moving. Dead. Yeah, it was dead. And like, had it. Here's the thing, man. Had it just rotated over, I'd have seen that it was slit on its belly and all its guts were out already. They had cleaned all that out.
Well, yeah, it's on ice.
Oh, man. I'm still so frustrated with myself. I got God.
You got bad God.
I am the caster disaster. I am a disaster.
Yeah, the same name, different meaning.
Great story.
Fantastic story.
Great story. Gonna make
favorite story. I'm gonna asterisk this episode just so I can go back and listen to this every year and remind myself how amazing this story is.
Is this the greatest episode of all time?
It's always every episode.
It's the greatest.
But this one though,
fishing story.
It's the greatest fishing story.
You're gonna go tell that to somebody. You're gonna tell that to your wife.
And you don't even have. Let me see your thumbs. You don't even have like thumb damage.
I don't.
You must not have caught enough.
No, really didn't. Only caught a few.
Yeah, it's because I wasn't there.
Yeah, but
maybe I'll get invited next time.
You might.
Maybe.
I mean,
maybe
it's a premium subscription to the podcast.
Evidently,
you aren't subscribed to your own podcast. That's why you didn't get to go.
I'm not paying $1 a month.
Yeah. Other than that, man, life's been kind of. I'm just gonna say it. Other than just celebrating the heck out of my baby girl that's turned 1.
She's so freaking
Stop. But yeah.
It made me real happy walking through your yard and you had
The one balloon?
No, you had like the little...
Oh, playhouse
thing, yeah.
Yeah,
you're getting to the fun stage.
Yeah. Other than that, dude, I have not been doing anything. And I feel bad, too, because we haven't put out much content at all, made a couple Instagram reels.
Whose fault is that?
I mean, it's ours, but like also to a point.
Pronouns.
Yeah, yours. And like to a point, but like, I mean, it honestly does take time to do some of this stuff. And it's been a nice little break because we've been getting
what did happen? Well, the first week was my fault.
No, I was sick. I was sick one day. I told you, I was like, hey, dude, I'm not feeling well.
That was the second week.
I happened to be dog sick after that.
Or no, we just missed 2 weeks, didn't we?
Missed 3.
I was sick. 3 or is this the third?
No, this is the 4th. It's been a month. So I was sick. My wife and kid were sick.
Mm-hmm.
You were in Mississippi selling roofs. Now we're here.
Yep.
But other than that,
no, I was not in Mississippi.
Where were you?
I didn't tell you this. So we talked about this before, but it happened again. I was supposed to be in Mississippi.
Yeah.
I didn't call you because I went to the gym that morning, 8:15. Yeah, I know, but it gets worse. It's so much worse. I am officially at this age. In Mississippi, I stayed in a hotel, as usual. Slept in a new bed with different pillows. All right. Then I come home Saturday night, and Saturday night, my wife's I got in late. My wife's brother was coming in for just to see the kids and stuff. So he was staying in the guest room. It's too late to go wake my wife up in bed, so I slept on the couch. All right. Slept on the couch. And then Sunday night, slept on a different pillow. So I'm jacked up already. Yeah. Like everything's on edge.
Your little baby back.
My back, my neck, everything. So I get to the gym first thing Monday morning. I'm going to work out. I'm going to hit bricks. Get to Mississippi to work. I don't even want to say this, but so one of the main warm-ups in CrossFit is they're called inchworms. I don't know if y'all do them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bend over, touch your toes basically, and then kind of walk out to a push-up position and then come back. I did one round, no problem. We were doing inchworms and then did squats and rode the bike, something else. I don't know. But then we came back and we were supposed to do the whole thing again. Well, I'm warm from the bike. I'm feeling good. I'm like, I'm gonna hit these a little bit harder, try to get my chest opened up, do some real push-ups. So I just kind of hit it like a burpee. And dude, the back of my neck just exploded. Like I felt 5 different things pop and pull. I heard it.
Makes me want to.
And I'm like, oh, that was bad. But I know I need to move. Like I've done this before. I know what's going to happen. I need to move and at least try to keep it as loose as possible. So I said, I'm gonna do the workout, but I'll do it real light and at least just stay moving. Well, of course, the workout is your freaking 20 rep squat max.
Because you need that.
That's CrossFit for you.
Yeah, that's CrossFit.
Yeah, and so, but I do it because I'm freaking proud, and I'm warming up, and I hit, I'm doing like 135. I'm like, oh, that was, my neck's fine. And so I keep going up. So I get to 225, which is decent weight for 20 reps, right?
Yeah.
It's enough to have on your neck when it's already exploded. Yeah. And so I'm favoring my neck so hard that I'm leaning forward too far, and I'm kind of just dropping in and letting my lower back round out. Man, I get to about 15 reps and I feel it. I knew exactly what happened when it happened. I could feel my lower, however many vertebrae, open up too far.
Yeah,
and then my back just bear trap. And so then my back and my neck are frozen for the next 4 days. And from Monday to Wednesday, I did not get off the couch. Couldn't. I was 10 man. It started getting slowly better and better and better, but which it was Masters week, so that was good. I got to watch golf all week, but I did not do anything else. Couldn't work. Couldn't do anything. No chance I could have come here and done this Monday night. I was in agony.
You're an inspiration.
But I'm here. I'm a success story. Also, I would like to let America know because I've had some haters.
Hold on, wait. Second greatest comeback of the weekend. First greatest comeback?
John Rahm.
Jesus.
Oh,
I got him.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was good.
Great.
Yeah. You're welcome. But anyways, go ahead.
I can't be proud of myself anymore.
Yeah, no, you can't.
No.
Yeah. Only you're the second greatest comeback.
Well, I had some haters that hated on me for spitting on the stand and, I almost said smoking my snuff. I don't smoke it.
Yeah.
Dipping my snuff. But I quit our last episode, which was a month ago today. Was my last dip. I dipped as soon as we got off air, finished a can. I left it over here somewhere, and that was my last dip. And it's been pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but once you get past that, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not past it yet.
You can do it.
I did get past I had legit withdrawals. You know? Like they say, I forgot the whole thing, but smoking supposedly is however many times worse than cocaine,
right?
And then dipping's however many times worse than cigarettes. Like it's a bad addiction.
Yeah.
And it was rough. I had a flu for a few days.
Dude, we talked about this in my health class today, but go ahead.
It was tough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm past that. I feel okay, but there's just a constant
want for something,
gnawing. Just I want something. Yeah. So
yeah.
But you got a lot of gum the last month.
Well, proud of you for doing a month because
it's
got to be the toughest part.
30 days today.
Yeah.
Doing it from a little boy because he looks at everything I do.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want that. You don't want to be. I mean, Trey put his snuff in his thing. He just thought it was cool. You don't want to be that.
That's
you don't
how
want
I
to make
started.
it think it's cool. You don't.
I got a brother that's 18 years older than me, and so my whole life I thought he was, the most awesome dude on the planet, which he is. He's cool.
Right.
But I always wanted to dip, because as long as I can remember, he's dipped. And so when I was 15 on the deer stand, he toss me up a can of snuff when I go sit up there, and I'd be up there.
Go deer hunters.
Yes, spinning. But I mean, I've did it for the last 15 years. Just thinking,
No, but not for the last month.
not for the last month.
My guy. Somebody send Jordan some encouraging words if you're still listening.
Yep, and some gum.
Yeah, and a thing of snuff.
Oh God,
That'd be hilarious.
throw up.
If people just started asking for our address and mailing you snuff, that'd be hilarious.
we get sponsored by.
Oh my
Copenhagen.
gosh, I might send you some, just to tempt you. I'm doing it.
It happened. It happened at Easter. I had to watch him open up his can of Copenhagen. It was awful.
I'm gonna do it. Well,
It's a great
episode.
What a great,
another great one.
episode.
Thanks to our sponsors, Trip Tech. Thanks
Dirty
to
Duck.
and Dirty Duck. Get some Hunt Wise KCO 20 there. If you this is the year. This is the time of year everybody says go scout. In the spring, deer's
never
still
do.
active. Never do because there's got a billion other things going on. And imagine how mad our wives would be if we said deer season's over. Now it's scout and,
That's why I
and
don't
shed
turkey
hunting
hunt. This
season.
is the
Exactly.
100% why I don't turkey hunt.
Exactly. And our next episode will be about how not to piss your wives off. Until then,
Go to church.
go to church. Jesus is risen.
He is risen.
Greatest comeback ever.
He is risen indeed.